Shalom Akim, all praises and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to all the elect men pushing this good gospel in sincerity and truth in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Today let me kick this video off.
Is a demonstration that white civilization is in the process of being completely replaced to a point where it will not be maintainable in its current state. What we see, in my view, is evidence that white populations will be replaced, that they will lose control on their democratic systems.
Yeah, my man, he's on point like a needle. And the only thing he messing up on, it's not white, it's Edomites. You Edomites, you Caucasians who come across my videos, you are Edomites. And the scripture says, like, I'm going to read this in the book of Ecclesiasticus. It's Ecclesiasticus. I'm going to read at 10 and 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And like my man said, you about to see a change of rulership, a change of governmental structure. You about to see a real new world order, and it's going to be under Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, the nation of Israel, the true children of Israel. And the Edomites, they going down. Their time of rulership is over, because it says because of unrighteous dealings, and he been dealing unrighteously with the people of the earth. He's been dealing unrighteously with the animals. He's been dealing unrighteously with the land, unrighteously with the air, unrighteously with the food, with everything. And it says injuries and riches got by deceit. Everything he got was through deception, through robbery, through murder, through slaughter. And it says the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's what's about to happen. It's going to be translated from the Edomites on over to the children of Israel, which is you Negroes, you Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the scattered seed.
To the point where these democratic systems will not, in my view, survive the events of replacement that we are about to discuss. What we are about to discuss, in my view, is not a reversible phenomenon. It is reversible locally if so.
You heard what he said, it's not a reversible phenomenon. In other words, after these Edomites go down, they're not going to come back in power again. Like I said, it's not going to be a Roman Empire number 3. Esau ain't going to come back and it ain't going to be an Edomite revolution in the kingdom of heaven. It ain't going to be a Edomite Martin Luther King in the kingdom of heaven, or Malcolm X Martin Luther King, or Malcolm X in the kingdom of heaven, or Hebrew Edomite camp being built up so they could preach of salvation, Satan coming to save them. No, that ain't going to happen, man. I'm going to read this. This is the book of the 2nd Ezra 6. And 8, it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Esau came out first, and Jacob grabbed hold of his heel. And it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Aren't you looking at, what did you say? We're in end times right now. You're at the end of this world. And when it says the end of the world, it's talking about the end of an age. This is the age of Edomites we've been living in, the age of heathens. It's about to come to an end, and guess who's going to be in rulership? The children of Israel. I'm going to read it again. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. It ain't going to be no Chinese. It ain't going to be no Arabs, no East Indians. It's going to be the nation of Israel.
If some group of white people get together and form a state and control its immigration, it may resist this kind of invasion. However, largely on the planet, the situation of white civilization is that they will be replaced, and this is not something that will change. The birth rates are too low. The population coming to replace us are in such good shape in terms of demographics and in terms of birth rate that within a few hundred years.
He's right about demographics. Why? What did the Lord say? The Lord said he was going to scatter us in all kingdoms. The Lord said he's going to scatter us amongst all these nations. So you got Israelites looking like everybody. It's like they're like secret agents just waiting to be awakened. The elect men of the Lord, the Israelites, are like secret agents in all these different countries just waiting to be awoken. And they look like Chinese, they look like Arabs, they look like East Indians, but they are the children of Israel, the scattered seed, the confusion of faces. And that's that demographics, man. We're amongst the, it said, what it said, we're gonna be amongst the heathen like a mist, like a dew in the mist, something like that. And it says we're gonna put our hands on these other nations.
They will replace majorities in countries that used to be white. Rem Games, thank you for coming for this important special report. How are you doing today?
Yeah, it's over for Esau, and Esau could see it. That's how by Hashem Yahushai setting up this system to bring this devil down, man. Because it says for every time there's a season for everything, a time to get and a time to lose. Esau's time was getting was what from the when he went into from the Macedonian, when they went into Greece, from the Roman Empire, and then from the time of the 1400s, the rebirth, the Renaissance. And now you're looking at a time for him to lose, man. He about to lose everything he got, man. The end game is what? Thermonuclear destruction. The end game is thermonuclear destructions, man. They gonna push them buttons and the missiles gonna fly and people gonna die, man. That's the only thing that's left, man. So Esau already see his time coming to an end. It's time for you niggas and Hispanics and Native Americans to wake your asses up and see this, man. And if you don't, you're gonna fall with the devil, man. Shalom.